Well, hey y'all, welcome back to another episode here on RevStoration. Yep, me and the old man. Where's he at? There he is. We're getting ready. We're getting on Ole Red one more time. Hopefully we're praying in this episode that we're gonna get this old engine out. We're gonna get that new engine that we well, whatever we did to it. Some of y'all know what we mean. If you've not saw that episode, I will put it up here. We're kind of getting the engine ready to go in, and in this episode, hopefully we're gonna drop it in, and hopefully we don't know. See you after the intro.
If having fun was against the law, we would be guilty as charged. All we are is shady shade tree mechanics from Butts County. Yep, the tail end of the world, just having fun. If you're interested in this kind of journey, come along. I'm David, I go by Rev here on YouTube. My daddy, also known as the Ole Man, my wife, Nikki T. All we like to do is have fun and enjoy ourselves. So if you're interested in that journey, if you're interested in not learning how to do it, but just seeing the craziness of how we do it, come along for the journey here on RevStoration.
All right, y'all, here's Ole Red again. Got one of the tires that are down. Got a little bit of rust in Ole Red, but I mean, she's still a pretty old solid truck. And so we want to leave the hood up here, or you want to take it down there and take it off?
We can take it off up here, either one, whichever way you want. I can't get it by myself.
Yep, we're gonna have to get that off. But the plan is gonna be we're gonna hook it up to pudding, and the old man's gonna be in it, and we're gonna back down the driveway, back down. We're gonna go hook the truck up. We'll pull that way, and then we'll back all the way down. I'll just have it in reverse. I'll be using my brakes on my truck on pudding, and hopefully we're just gonna slide it right back into the pit, to the garage, the old man's shop there, and then we'll start. Probably the first thing we're gonna do is take this old motor out. We got a little bit to do, and doggone, I bought one of those HEI distributors and left the box at the house. So if we get that far, which we will, I'll have to bring it back. But let's get to work. Old man worried about his old headers there. We don't want to lose them headers. This side over here, they ran bolts all the way through to hook the headers up on this side. I just picked up washers. So we got headers still hooked up on this side, not hooked up on this side. So really all we'll have to do is to remove the engine is just unhook the header on this side, all the bolts there, the two motor mount bolts, and that old baby will just lift right on out of there.
You gotta drain the oil water.
Yeah, drain whatever it is. We got one down tire, one, we don't cuss on RevStoration, one down, D-O-W-N, one tire that's flat. So we're going to pump it up, and I'm gonna get down here with a tick so the old man don't have to pick them off. Huh? Old man's telling me, I already got something crawling on me. He's telling me about all this. I just don't want no more snakes. We had Grady actually sent us over some snake repellent. Got it in the mail yesterday. Grady, I appreciate you. I left it at the house along with the distributor. All right, y'all, that's enough to get it home.
Guess what? We're gonna go Easter egg hunting.
Old man's going Easter egg hunting.
They had Easter eggs down in here. I wonder if any of them got money in it. There's one even down in here, a whole yellow one.
Sure is. Old man
they done hid Easter eggs.
Dropped some Easter eggs and didn't even know it.
I don't know if they got money in them or not, but
man, if that's a prize egg and we found it, we really gonna be doing good. I'm gonna tell y'all, if the old man acts like he's got a little more spry today, he went to the doctor yesterday, a couple days ago. About his hand, y'all know he had the carpal tunnel still hurting him a little bit. Y'all know what the doctor told him to do? Go get you some wacky weed, old man. He didn't say that. He told him to go get him some CBD oil. or CBD rub?
Ointment.
Ointment. Old man didn't have a clue what CBD was. He walked in, they tried to sell him everything. I asked him, I said, old man, did they give, what I say, did they give you any brownies when you walked in? They didn't, but they did try to sell him some oil, but he didn't get it. But does it work?
Well, my wife said it does, and I think I ain't used it but once, but I thought it might have helped. It's not quite as tender. But
I walked in for breakfast this morning, old man done eat a whole pack of Doritos. That joke was munching on everything. We're gonna get to work, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, old man.
Chocolate. Oh man, that thing's still wrapped up.
Yeah. Look at that.
A Reese cup.
Yeah, I got old Reese cup in there. Open it up. Grab that side and pull it, old man.
Open it up.
Just pull it and see if it's got anything in it. Woo! $10, you won't eat it.
$10 won't eat it, sure enough.
Had to knock it out of his hand. Y'all know what
way
that's.
down in yonder may have one too. That's a yellow hole one.
Yeah.
We're desperate for that yellow egg. It's still sealed or closed.
You had something in it that knocked the candy out. Whatever was in it. Oh man, that might be an old piece of gum or something.
But looks at that Reese cup. I don't think I want a piece of gum either.
It's been a few years, hasn't it?
If it ain't got a quarter or a dollar bill in it, you can leave that thing in there.
Oh.
Oh Lordy, I'm sorry folks for laughing.
Look at that.
Oh, right. That was a good old bunch of bubble gum at one time.
It was.
Oh, ooh, you just gonna put your mouth on the paper part?
I bet it's a crybaby.
Mash it. Oh, the candy doesn't come apart. It was hollow.
It was like it might have been a piece of gum. It didn't taste bad, but I ain't, old pudding ain't quite enough. Hope he's ready. Oh yeah, it's coming right on along, folks. No worries at all. Oh yeah, this clutch will stop me. All right. Oh yeah, you can. I'm over here. We ain't gonna let you hit nothing. Oh, which clutch in, old man?
I got it in, but I tried to push.
All right, you missing everything.
I got the wheel turned as sharp as I can.
I said you're missing everything. Quit.
Yeah, back in it. Don't go far enough around.
Daddy, you can drive. I'll tell you if you're gonna hit anything.
All right.
Y'all look at them. Them heads look about perfect. All right, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Don't push your clutch in. Don't push your clutch in. Straighten up now. Straighten up. Straighten up. Straighten up. Straighten. You ain't gonna listen for nothing. Keep going all the way. Get in the road and I'll hook you back up.
Let me go all the way down as far as I can.
Well, yeah, that's fine too. I'll walk you.
Got the clutch. Well, the clutch is right on the bottom. It's right.
Oh!
Clutch is the brake.
That's good.
If his motor turns over.
Oh man, you've been too cautious.
Oh, this thing's hard to turn.
Well, you got it fairly straight. Roll it all the way in now. Don't hit the old Mercury. Oh, daddy, woo! My Lord. You missed this pole here about a half inch. Put it in gear.
Huh?
Put it in gear. You missed that pole by a little bit.
I know.
Fun update. We got the headers off. Old man's down underneath. We drained the oil out of it. The old man's down there just fighting with them bolts. He got that CBD oil and that joker's just ready to go. Ointment. So he's knocking some of that stuff off, getting those bolts undone down there. Then we're gonna take the engine out with the bell housing on the engine, bell housing, clutch, everything on the back of the engine. And then we're gonna pull this old one just like that. Then maybe drop the transmission, or we may try to put the clutch and everything on the new engine, slide it in. That ain't gonna work, but we're gonna try. We already dirty, look at there. I mean, just got started. I mean, we ain't been doing this for about 2 minutes.
Look at my face.
That old man been down there struggling, y'all.
I ain't been that dirty in 20 years. Oh boy, getting some work out of me today.
Whoosh.
Just coming forward when it pops up. Hold on. I want to catch my arm when it does it. Okay, you gotta let it down. Is your motor mount out?
My motor mount is big time out. Whew.
You don't put your arm in the front of it. Wait a minute now.
There's old floor back jack when you need one. What in the heavens is that on that oil pan down there? They welded a got a hole or something in it? What's that?
3 bolts.
Is that a drain? Is that where they drain the oil?
There's 3 bolts.
4, about 5 bolts.
Yeah, it sure is. What in the world is that? The other fan ain't got that on. Then that motor, that day.
There it is.
Okay, it ain't coming too far for me. See if you can get further in there. See if you can pick up just a little bit. Dang on, just get the pressure off of it. Oh,
We don't want this side to go back in, which it does.
your side went back in. Hold on,
Right, my side is out.
your side's all the way out.
Yep. Anyway, old man did it. Old man power. We were catching over here on this, but after all that, man, that thing slid out. I mean, it ain't out all the way, but it slid out as good as it can. So I'd say keep jacking, old man.
I think we need to let it down, get even again.
Oh, keep jacking it up. Oh, we're good. We'll pull it off that. Engine loose. Oh, we got her out. We actually, I talked the old man into maneuvering it over to this side. We maneuvered it over to this side and took a bite or two at it. It didn't mess anything up. It even polished a little bit of the chrome right there. Y'all, the old man said the clutch looks good. Yeah, but we're not gonna put it on, but we are gonna take the flywheel off of this one. We're gonna check all the teeth, but the old one that we got was bad. I mean, really bad. But if you look at there, let's turn it where we get some sunlight on it.
It looks good.
That one does not look bad. And looking at all the teeth look good on it. Might have to do the bread trick and get that throwout bearing out. I think that flywheel is good to go, man.
The throwout bearing's right yonder.
I mean the pilot bearing.
Oh.
Put bread in there. Remember our trick we did? Put bread in there and pack
You
it.
ain't got to get that out.
Well, you gonna leave that old pilot bearing in it?
Well, what's on that?
You gonna have. It should come with your clutch kit.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it probably did.
Of course, we went on and got a few stuff put on for the water the coolant. We're gonna go on and take off the lifter arm. We'll take all these bolts off. The old man wants to inspect the push rods and blow the push rods, clean the push rods out. I'm fine with that.
We'll go ahead and clean this valve, clean these out too a little bit.
He wants to do that, and we'll use those same bolt holes that we used on this one when we take these off to lower it in and then we should be good to go. We are back to the stage now. We're getting ready to remove the Craigslist rebuilt engine. We have pretty much taken everything. We took the lifter, the lifters off, or the lifter arm. We took it, the lifter assembly, we took it all off, cleaned it up a little bit, sprayed a little bit of oil.
The rocker arms.
Rocker arms, that's the word I was looking for. I couldn't come up with rocker arms. Y'all, so here's a question. We're wanting to do it RevStoration style. We're doing it our way, not the right way. The right way would be pull this big old clutch and pull everything out, drop this engine in, then slide that transmission in. We still may do that, but the idea is it would be really sweet if the old man could loosen up that cross member, and then he put his transmission jack on the front side and sort of jack that front end up. The front end of the transmission of that piece, and jack it up. And if he jacks it up, maybe we can pop that baby in, and just set her on down in there. Y'all think we can do that without just leaving it just like it is? Look at this engine, y'all. I'm gonna get you in the sunlight. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. Look at that. If that ain't sweet, I don't know what sweet is. Yeah, I painted that silver right there. It's not gonna match the rest of the truck, but that engine's looking smooth right now, y'all. I don't know if y'all think it is or not. It ain't rebuilt, but it sure enough looks like it was. Right, old man?
Yeah. We got $900 in it.
Yeah.
Making it like it is.
Yeah, $900 to make it like it is. And probably about $30, $40 worth of, about $50 worth of paint. But I think it looks all right. What you think, old man?
Oh yeah, fine enough for me.
Yep, fine enough for him. Question is, can we get this up? Can we get it maneuvered into the engine and slid on to that like it is? Now, if that clutch arm doesn't move, we can pull that out, right? What? We can pull this.
That's got to come out.
I know.
Oh.
We can bring it out now.
Yeah,
right?
It's got to come out. It's tight. It ain't going nowhere.
It won't. It'll go
but
when.
Now.
It'll go when we.
If the splines don't line up, we need to go ahead and get our wrench to put on the harmonic balance, turn the motor, because we can't turn the transmission.
Okay.
Spline.
All right, let's just slide it.
So we got to have it in gear.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna jack it up and try to get it set in place, and after we do that, we'll come back and have a little fun. Keep going. We gotta drop the seat out of this beast so we can get the plastic up, so we can get the shifter out. We get the shifter out, then we can drop the transmission, which is what I told the old man we should have done. It's gonna be a 2-day job, y'all, but I'm not surprised.
He's a wheeler. He's hard-headed like his daddy.
Hard-headed. Woo! Like his daddy. I get it, honest. Y'all, we tore the heck out of that getting it out. It was kind of glued in. We thought we had solid flow pans. We got they're not quite so solid. We got a few vent holes right here. That's just to keep your feet cold. But that's what we got to get to. So we got to get all those out, lift that up, get the transmission shifter out so we can drop the transmission. So old man's worried about dropping the whole thing, and that ain't necessary. So
the whole thing's got to be pulled out.
Y'all, the old man went inside to get me some grape drink. Said he had it for a year, so I don't know if it'll be any good or not. Man, I'm dirty. But he was right. Of course, we went on and got all this out of the way. You won't have to worry with the shifter. We can just back it up, put it where it needs to be, slide it all back in. A little bit of rust there we're going to have to resolve somehow. That's just about an old license plate cover. We can get that in, clean this rust up here. I'm going to get a 1/2 inch and pull this off, get this part of the drive shaft off and drop it down. And we'll be able to move the transmission any which way we want.
Hawaiian punch stuff.
It's good and sweet, boy. Woo! Hey, you know, we finally got some strawberries.
Did?
Out my garden the other day.
Oh.
And boy, I was excited about it, old man. And I was going to show Nikki T. She my wife won Paraprofessional of the Year at her school, and I went and had an opportunity to congratulate her, and it was pretty neat. But when I did, I forgot I had put my strawberries on the hood of old pudding. And when I turned, they fell off. You know what it caused in the street? They got run over. It caused a traffic jam.
A traffic jam.
Strawberries run over traffic jam. I thought. Not even a little laugh. Come on, y'all. I thought that one was pretty good. You know where math teachers go on vacation? They go to Times Square. That was a good one, too. I don't know, y'all, but I just told them, old man, that you were correct. So when we get that old transmission up and out the way,
all the way back,
we still got to
put the motor in, the motor mount's hooked up, and
get all that, and then slide that
level the motor out with a chain hoist, or put some blocks and wood under it, and then slide the motor transmission in with our transmission jack over there.
Yep. Y'all, these bolts right here been there a while, and don't know what the old man's doing. What are you doing there?
That pushed back where it was.
Did you pull it out the ring off?
I ain't got it off yet. I need a screwdriver or something.
I'll get it off.
This is
all right, y'all. This bolt's been here since 1968, and we got to pull it off.
I got my side off.
It took him about an hour.
Well,
y'all, we done messed up. We couldn't get this thing lined up. The old man was giving his instructions. I was giving mine, and somehow we don't really know if we did or not, but we think we might have not had the clutch lined up, so we took it out, and I was loosening up the clutch and getting it all squared up, made sure it was right, went to tighten them back up, and broke a bolt off. I mean, it wasn't all the way up, and it just broke a bolt off. That ain't no good. So we got a bolt right in there, and we got to have that bolt hole. What we gonna do to get it out, old man?
the only thing I know to do is take this flywheel off where we can get to it, because that's going to be hard to drill and tap. Maybe it's coming out the back side some, and
it don't go to the back side.
it goes all the way through.
I don't think it does. Well, maybe it does. I think we got lucky. I had to, we went and took this, and I tapped the underneath side, and the old man started drilling it. When he did, it was backing that baby out, and look at there. There it is where it broke off. I don't understand. All right, y'all, day 2, welcome back. Me and the old man we back at it again, y'all. It's if y'all see the engine, of course, we got everything off. We got to put thank goodness, everything that we tore up yesterday is not tore up today. So we'll be able to put it all back together. I think we're gonna try to put the clutch on, put the bell housing on the transmission, and then try to put them together that way. We did have the bell housing on the engine, and I think when we were lowering the engine down, the clutch arm was hitting a few times, and that might have gotten, I don't know, that may have gotten the spline out of place. We could get the transmission all the way in to the point that it was getting to the pilot bearing, and we couldn't get the spline in any further. And we figured out what it was. We did not put on our spline lubricant. You know, I mean, that's a necessity, right? Without lubricant, it won't go in. So we were a little frustrated yesterday. A little frustrated, old man?
Oh, a little bit.
Did you wake up sore this morning?
Oh, I woke up sore this morning. It didn't take me long to go to sleep last night.
We had that old boy on the ground. I think I'm going to take the ground level today, and he'll be inside and moving everything around. I don't want to get the old boy on the floor again. But y'all, this is enough talking. Y'all seen us do this one time. We're going to do it for the second time, and hopefully the last time. This thing is whooping our tail. Update, good update. The old man was looking for the last bolt, and I had it in my pocket the whole time. Really wasn't in my pocket, but I had it hid. We got it in, took a 4x4 post and put some pressure on it. I had some guide screws. We did all kind of things. I'm embarrassed to tell y'all, we probably worked on getting this engine and transmission, clutch, everything back together for, we got to come along and pulled the clutch pedal back after we got it through the spline of the clutch. Couldn't get it in the pilot bearing. So we pulled the clutch back to get the pressure off of it so we could move it and get it in. We get it in, old man. We wore out. Old man was looking for this. It was up under something inside. So now I can put this on. We got to get them good and tight. Then we have to worry about getting the transmission back in place, get everything back on it, get the speedometer cable. And Nikki T's gonna be probably upset with me. It's gonna be another long day today. But I at least want to hear this thing run, if not squall a tire in the rain. I'll tell y'all what, we're doing a fine job at turning maybe a 10-hour job into about a 3-day job, not a 3-hour job. I wish we could go that route. We just found starter bolts. We're getting ready to throw the starter on it. Then we're gonna put the headers back on. If we can squeeze them back through there and squeeze them down. We may want to try that before we put the starter on, but I don't think we can put the starter on with the headers on. So, and then we may not be able to get the headers back down with the starter on. Y'all know how that works. Y'all, we got a starter on. That may not seem like all that much to y'all, but to us, that was an excitement. That 360, the FE starters, they stick in there. They ain't got much play. You got 3 bolts, that top bolt. I was working the top one, the old man was working the bottom. I didn't give up. I told him it was an impossibility. Old man said, here, watch this. He put it together. So, got the starter on. Now here's the kicker.
While I'm down here, will you do me another favor?
He wants me to drop the exhaust down.
No.
What?
I want you to give me the flywheel cover. Just,
Is it 1/2-inch bolts?
yeah, and the bolts is in it. Don't move it. The bolts is in it. The cover. Timing chain cover. Or you, I don't think we need to get in here no more, right?
No. You want me to take the bolts out?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you just dropped them down.
I'm sorry.
All right, go.
I think you need under me.
See y'all. See y'all when we get that done. All right, y'all. I can promise y'all that we want to have our videos out Sunday at 4, but it just ain't gonna happen. This old engine has failed us, but we have got the headers in place, we have got the motor in place, we got the transmission in place. So now all we got to do is finish with everything else, and the everything else takes time as well. And today's Friday, Saturday and Sunday, of course. Sunday we worshiping the Lord, and Saturday I spend time with my family at the house while they're at home, and then my kids probably won't even be there. But we probably won't do anything tomorrow. Me and the old man will be back midweek, and if nothing comes up, I can't do it Monday. I got something Monday. I got something Thursday next week, so hopefully Tuesday we can get this baby girl knocked out if it works out. But if not, we'll miss another video. We hate doing that, but sometimes it is what it is. So, old man, you got anything to say?
I know at 6:30, my wife said, well, we got to go out and eat. I ain't cooking.
Yeah.
So I got to take her out and eat. She doesn't give me that order.
Hopefully Nikki T will have my
sure
steak and baked potato when I get home.
Dream on.
Dream on, baby. Dream on. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all in a couple of days. For y'all, it'll be a couple of seconds. For us, it'll be, about 48. Nope, about 40 hours. So, everybody, we are back day 3. So, hopefully today we'll get a lot done. We got the engine, transmission. Y'all seen it, everything in. Now all we got to do is get all the accessories in it. All right, y'all. We got this thing, power steering, painted. We're getting ready to slap the alternator on. The old man has lost his alternator spacer we had sitting over here. I don't know how in the world we lost it. I don't have an idea y'all reckon how we lost it? I don't know either. Y'all, I asked the old man to paint some black bolts over here, and y'all look how he did it. That joker did he didn't do no light coat. That joker did one heavy coat. He said push the button. And did you paint it?
Still missed one load.
I wonder why. That drip would have covered it.
Oh well. When you touch them, you'll think it's grease on it, on your hands.
He ain't lying. Let me paint this.
All right, you can paint.
All right, y'all. Me and the old man discussed when we sell this. It was rebuilt and we lost the papers, lost the receipts over at Grandma's house. What else? You got to bring your own battery because we ain't got but one good one. So you bring your own battery and your own carburetor, and you got to crank it after we get cash because she may smoke like a seal. But we gonna, boy, she's looking good, old man. Look at there. Woo! That engine turns slick as a whistle. I don't know what the old man's doing over here.
We'll put a bolt in this one, but
yeah, he's doing extra work. I thought he was said he was gonna get some more, but I don't guess he did. We got to get a bolt in here. We've still got to space this out, I do believe.
Yeah, 'cause it's lined up right in the middle of them.
This.
You got to go that way at least half the pulley.
All right, y'all. Old Man Engineering. We wanted to work with the pulley. So it looks like it needs 5 washers, 5 spacers. Old Man Engineering said, hey, put this pole on it. And see, what he don't realize is I'm so strong, I can bend this PVC. So we ain't got to put no more washers in it. But really, touching that side, touching this side, touching right here. So that pulley is in line. So now we've got to go get some, I don't know what type of spacers. I may actually have something in the truck that I can cut because we need a good size spacer here. Probably a tube or something there would work. All right, y'all, when O'Reilly's computer ain't right and they give you the wrong belt, this is how you got to measure it. Of course, the old man's got his drop cord because it'll sit down in there pretty well. We're going to draw a line right across where these intersect, and then we'll measure between the two. But I'm going to let the old man hold this off the bottom, hold it about halfway. And when he holds it about halfway, then we're going to mark it where these two intersect. And then we'll measure in between the two, and that'll give us a pretty close distance. Then we'll do the same thing to this side after we get through. And then the old man will know. Now you know. Y'all, it's always a good day when we're getting ready to put an old carburetor on. And y'all, this is, you look at this engine, you say, you need to put a pretty carburetor on there. Y'all know the reason we putting this carburetor on here? Derek always says it uses batteries because they got a go handle. We putting this carburetor on it because we know it works. It came off pudding before we put a full barrel on it, and man, that thing runs slick as a whistle. So we put it on the 59 Galaxy, it works slick as a whistle. So we're gonna put it on this 68, and it should work slick as a whistle. All right, y'all, getting ready to put spark plugs in, and we use this Autolite 45s. That's what's going in. Just if it's good enough for Ford, it's good enough for us. We always look and check the gap. Just put our hygrometer on it, and yep, it works. All the old spark plugs that were in it were they were all about the same. Bad, look like oil getting on them. Don't know if it's valve. Don't know if it was rings. But we've rebuilt it, right? So it won't smoke. I'm gonna put all the spark plugs in. One step closer, y'all. We still have to hook up our fuel pump. We have to get our radiator. We have to drain the little bit of oil that's in it. We got to put on distributor, and we'll be ready to boogie. All right, y'all, we got top dead center with our dips tech. Once again, whoever sent that to us, we appreciate y'all a bunch. So we've guaranteed top dead center. We're on our top dead center mark. We got 50% chance of being right. So now we're gonna stab in our new electronic powered distributor. Just gonna drop it in really wherever it is would be our number one selector, because it really doesn't matter where it starts on these. Y'all know this old engine, it may not run worth a lick. I mean, it may clank and clatter and smoke. It may do all, I don't know what it's gonna do. But y'all, it's gonna look all right. I mean, it's gonna be halfway decent. We got this new electronic HEI, shouldn't be on a Ford distributor, but it's on there and it's gonna work. We got Old Man's we got wires wrapping everywhere. I mean, we got wires everywhere. Well, whatever it takes, we're gonna make it work. All them wires probably need to be resolved. We're trying to come up, we couldn't put the metal line there, so the old man's going to get something to cut that metal line with, and then we're going to run us a rubber line to the carburetor, which is also going to have a fuel filter in it, even though there's a fuel filter in the bottom of the fuel pump. But we're not running from the tank as of yet. It is 1:44 right now, and y'all, we are hoping, I mean, some kind of hoping we can hurry up and make some headway on this. Old man wants to put a radiator in it, which is it's wise. I think we need a radiator. An old Georgia Baptist hat. Went and played a Georgia Baptist golf tournament yesterday. Shot a 74. First time I played in forever. We had a good time, and it was fun. But our issue was right here. We forgot to put our dipstick in, and it bolts up to a header bolt, and it goes in there, and boy, you got to hold your mouth right. Had to take the oil filter off to get the dipstick in. So we got the dipstick in. Look at it. I mean, we even painted the end of the dipstick. So she ain't got no oil in it, old man.
No, you ain't let me start yet.
So old man is getting ready to drop some oil in it. I'm gonna let him start. Y'all look at him over here.
Put Haviland in it.
They're putting that good stuff. Them old flat tappet cams don't like that Haviland, y'all, but we ain't leaving it in there but for about I don't know, 2 dirt road drives. There we go. All right, y'all, what's your fire? If old man's put some in the carburetor, we've got hot wire hooked up. Let's see. No, don't drop that down in there. You ready, old man? Let's see. Put more fuel in it. Tell me when you're ready. Turn the timing back. Oh. Put fuel in. I think old Betsy needs more fuel. Hit it. Give her more fuel.
Want me to fill it up?
That's good.
You want me to fill it up?
We're gonna keep going until she fires. Needs more fuel. Then we need fuel in the carburetor, but we're going. Old man's gonna go get some gas, put some gas in the carburetor, and we're gonna be good to go here in just a minute. All right, y'all. Hopefully she'll start pumping. Oh yeah, we're getting gas up to it now. Crank up, girl. Oh, still don't have gas in the carburetor yet, but it's coming. Oh, we got gas leaking everywhere. See y'all in a minute. I think we have fixed our issue. We had a little bit of timing. Here go, old man. Get around here.
I was gonna get the one off the other one. I had one.
All right, get around here and push this button. See if it'll crank. All right, y'all. Let's see if she'll crank. Go. We didn't plug this back. We had a massive vacuum leak, so that was our issue. But woo! After 3 days and about 28 hours of the old man fussing at me and me fussing, what do we do, old man?
I think it's you on me.
Woo! But we got her running. That 360. We didn't let it run long enough to smoke, but we're gonna hope she don't. All right, now let it go back up. Push it back up.
Side yet.
All that's oiling, didn't he? Every one of them's oiling.
Not like that side yet, but
Y'all, Old Man thought we heard some valve clatter over here. Can I show y'all? Did y'all see what the clatter was? You see what the clatter was, Old Man?
What?
The headers wasn't even hooked up.
I know the headers ain't hooked up. I asked you earlier, you want me to do it? No, wait till later.
That's what's clacking. That's the that's his headers. What you doing? Unplug it.
I was just trying to get it off.
All right, y'all. All that is just stuff burning off that's running down in the engine. She needs a little bit more fuel than what this one is set up to run. So we need to idle her up a little bit. She needs a little bit more fuel. We need to work on the timing a tad before we get to timing where we really want it. We got to get some water in it, some coolant. So we're going to do all that. And now that we got the headers hot, we ain't worried about it now. We're just going to let her boogie bay, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo! She runs on wins.
Disengaging.
What do you mean?
It's not disengaging.
When you push the clutch in, it didn't stop turning? Huh?
Okay.
You sure it wasn't going downhill?
Crank it up again. It might have just been rolling while I couldn't stop.
Oh man, I got a little scared in him. You ready? Don't look like it's moving to me. It will if you let the clutch out.
You ready?
Go. Oh, she sounds good, y'all. Let the clutch out. Hey, your muffler's dragging. First gear's low enough, it ain't hurting nothing. What?
Get it out.
What for?
I don't want to tear my whole muffler off.
Oh man, it's scared.
I don't know when you talk about it dragging. I don't want to tear it off. Them things are old and brand new.
Old and brand new. That low gear won't turn them over, y'all. I think he's scared to take it out of first gear. That 360 is running, y'all. Woo! I'm struggling, but it's running. Whew. I think the old man's got the clutch adjusted too far out. I don't think it's grabbing. Turn it over. It did it a little bit. It sounds good, but it ain't putting much power to the wheels. I think what our issue is, I don't know if the clutch is slipping or if the motor doesn't have enough power to turn the tires over. I wonder. We adjusted on the clutch. I'm thinking maybe we got the clutch adjusted a little bit too far out. But she sounds bad. Literally. We need to get them headers put on, y'all. Woo! That old thing will run, old man, but I wonder if the clutch is slipping.
Yeah, I think it's slipping a little bit.
I think we got it adjusted a little bit too far out so it's not grabbing. Because an old man's letting it off. It's wanting to turn them over and the engine's revving up, but the engine's revving up, you're not able to kill the motor with a transmission. You can't.
I can't kill it.
Because it's
All I
slipping.
do is put it in neutral.
Yep, because it's slipping.
Roll.
So this oil right here is a sign we got oil pressure.
Yeah,
Our oil pressure gauge is working real good.
Around it.
Yeah. So what you think, old man? She really ain't smoking all that much.
No, she's.
I think if we put our headers on,
how to get it back down on the motor, right? How to get it back down.
put it in reverse.
What do and
Use reverse as a
like
brake.
we did, just not even crank the motor, let it go back like we did.
And then put it in reverse if you want to stop it. Well, all right, y'all. We're done with episode 2. Took a long time for us to get here. I mean a long time. But we drove it around the yard. We drove it around the block. So for this full-time pastor and this retired engineer from Sniper Power, we got this thing running now. And we got it going. It whooped us about once or twice or 58 times. But eventually we dropped the clutch on it and it sort of spun the tires. So what do we need to do? Huh?
Go ahead.
Go, you do it.
I made David pull every bit of his hair out, showed him. I made him pull every bit of it out. I got on his nerves so bad for 3 days.
Woo! Woo! I'd say left, he'd say right. I'd say up, he'd say down. But we finally got it done. And I'm gonna tell y'all what, it was fun. I really think all in all, it's a good looking engine sitting in this truck.
Where's that package go?
It was on there, but I used the other one that I already had. So what do we need to do? We need a radiator. We need to clean out the fuel system, get at least one of the 3 tanks. This rascal's got 3 tanks. One of the 3 tanks. It's got the one behind the seat, and it's got one on the left and one on the right. We need to get that going. I think the coolant system is good. We have to get an ignition switch. We've got to figure out this solenoid issue. I don't believe something's not right, or I know something's not right there. We've got to get the alternator working the way that it should. Y'all, there's all kind of stuff we still got to do.
We don't understand this cutoff right here. This is a cutoff if you got the hot wire.
We don't understand the cutoff.
This thing pulls up like a breaker.
Yeah, we
I've
got a
never seen
little.
one.
It's got a little cutoff switch over there. We can't figure that out either. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can't figure out on this one. But hey, all in all, it's a good running truck. We got to get the seat back in it. We got to get the alternator and all that hooked up. There's all kind of stuff we got to do. But y'all, we have had some kind of a fun time. You got it neutral?
Yeah.
Hit it. Well, we done got the.
Oh, it's not in neutral, no. I thought you didn't know.
I thought we were gonna hear it run at least one more time. Oh yeah, we gotta hook these headers up over here. That clicking and clacking, y'all, is these headers that ain't hooked up over here. So you got her in neutral? I'm gonna hook this up. Well, will she run? Will she run? Actually, sounds pretty good. Like father, like son. Well, y'all, we had a jam up good time in this episode. We hope y'all have enjoyed it. I know we have. For this crazy pastor who loves working on old Fords, we appreciate y'all so very much for watching. If you're not subbed to the channel, give it a sub. All of y'all that have been sending us stuff and super chats, or super whatever they're called, y'all are awesome. We appreciate that. It helps out the channel so very much. We're gonna get merch one day, and hopefully y'all can buy some t-shirts. We're looking forward to that. So for me and for the Old Man, we love y'all. We thank you for watching. We know no way of closing out any of these episodes and saying deuces. And may God bless. Love y'all. Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.